before we talk about this week and the home meet, let's talk about how you guys did last weekend down in Turlock.
We had a real good meet. A lot of bright spots in the team. Still working on some other parts of the other aspects of the team, but I thought overall we had real good, solid performances, both men and women. Women's sprint teams looks really good. The men's distance teams look really well, and those are the strong points at this point in the season. But I thought we had a real good meet, and it gives us a chance to preview where the conference championships will be at too. So that's that's part of the reason when we go down there.
You guys definitely as a team do a lot of traveling throughout the season, but this weekend no traveling at home. Obviously it's important, fun to be home, but talk about how great it's going to be not having to travel and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we get to kind of switch the stress a little bit. Put on a home meet's always arduous and a lot of details, but we like doing it. We got good staff here to help us out, so we're excited. Get to sleep in our own beds, eat our own food, and just stay away from the hotel rooms for a while. So Stanislaus is coming up along with San Francisco State, and Sonoma State's women's distance team is going to come up. CR will come out, so we should have a pretty competitive meet, and we're real excited about it too. A lot of athletes, and we just look forward to hosting it, and hopefully it doesn't rain.
What does it say about you guys when, I don't know, years past, it was tough to have a team come. It'd be a CR and everyone to show up, but now getting other other schools that come to this, obviously it's saying something about this program.
Yeah, we're just year by year just trying to gain a little bit more respect. The athletes are doing great. We have about 90 plus people on the roster, and they're getting better every year. So I think when you're more competitive, teams want to come up and compete against you, and so that's kind of what we're using here. And it's nice just to bring that back to our community too, to kind of show them what we do have and compete against other people in the conference. Yeah, we're real happy about that, and it's just it's kind of good to show ourselves off a little bit.
With the success last season, and then even with the cross country this year, how much did you want to build off that? Entering this track and field season.
We want to have both our women's and women's teams improve, the track teams, go out and get more points than we did last year and also the year before that. But having a good cross country season and a good spring last year, definitely want that rub off on us and just get better. And being in the second half, instead of being in the second half of the conference as far as our standings, let's move up to the middle. So that's kind of what we're focused on this year, is that we're trying to get our athletes to get to the finals, because once you make the finals in most cases, you'll score points for the institution, and that's what we're here to do. So,
well, of course, the weather is going to be perfect this weekend for, fingers crossed. But talk about for the fans coming out to watch you guys in action. What are some of the athletes or some of the events that people should be watching out for?
A little bit different schedule. We'll have our general same track schedule, but the distance races are going to be doing distance medley relays instead of their usual 1,500, 800, 3,000 meter steeple. We're going to kind of switch some things around to kind of give us a different look and have the other teams come up and have a good time. But I'd say look for the DMRs, look for the women's short sprints. They're very strong this season. And I'd say the other events might be the long and triple jump too. We have strong numbers there, or I should say good athletes, and but those are all highlights. That's what I look for. Also just the general track events themselves are good too. So, but those are the strong points of our team.